Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, I'm going to be doing a prom makeup look because it is finally prom season. I have been waiting to do this series on my channel for quite a while because I am going to be doing a prom look series. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to be posting an additional video a week, and it's going to be a prom look series. So if you're going to prom, you know, you have a few options to choose from, and it's just a step-by-step tutorial on my face and my eyeshadow. But if you're not going to prom, you know what? You just a cute makeup look that you can go ahead and follow along to. So go ahead and like and subscribe and ring a bell so that you can get a notification of those upcoming videos. But I hope you enjoy this look, and if you want to go ahead and find out how to get this look, keep on watching. Alright, to get started, I'm going to start by prepping my skin. I'm going to go in with the It Confidence in a Cream, and I'm going to hydrate my skin. This is uber important because I'm going to be using a pore filling primer, and usually pore filling primers kind of dry my skin out, so I just want to go ahead and make sure that my skin is super hydrated. I'm going to kind of be running through my base a little quickly because I really just want to get to the makeup look itself, and my base is going to be pretty much the same thing that I do pretty consistently, but I'm just going to be giving you some helpful hints and tips so that your makeup looks great, spot on, and you know, some affordable products, because you're going to high school, you're most likely, if you're going to high school, if you're going to prom, you're most likely in high school. In high school, you know what, if you're going to be doing your own makeup with your own makeup, then it's always nice to just use some inexpensive products that are also really good. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot. I'm gonna go in with the Professional Benefit Primer. That is not a drugstore primer, but if you want a drugstore version of that, the e.l.f. has a pore filling primer as well. That's also very, very good. And I think I have it here somewhere. But I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and this foundation is so good. I'm trying to remember what foundation I used for my senior year of prom. All I know is that I used the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and that is when I fell in love, and I honestly need to repurchase that because that is one of my favorite primers ever. I'm going to take this on a brush because I want to give a nice, I don't want it to look so heavy and cakey on my skin, because since, you know, you're going to be sweating all night and taking pictures, you don't want to let your skin just cake up a lot of makeup. One, because it just doesn't photograph well, but also because it doesn't feel so comfortable on the skin, you know? So I'm going to take it with a brush to just get a more light coverage application while still giving me coverage. You know what I mean? A little less heavy of a feeling, but still a high coverage application. Okay, because you're going to be taking lots of flash photography, you want to make sure that you don't use a concealer that is too light for you, because it will give you lots of flashback even if you don't bake your under eyes or use something that has SPF in it. If your concealer is just too bright for you, you're gonna get some flashback. So I'm gonna use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and I'm gonna use it in the color Custard. And I'm gonna take it with a Japanese 718 brush to dab that, while also brushing it onto my lid, but also my under eyes. Okay, now to set my face, I am gonna go in first with the Maybelline Fit Me powder, and I'm gonna take that on a damp beauty sponge, and I'm going to set my entire skin with the sponge, but I want to press it into my skin, so I do not want to bake my skin, especially not bake your under eyes, because you do not want flashback in pictures, and it really kind of just depends on the products that you use. But if you want to just avoid that, running that risk, then don't bake, don't leave an excess amount of powder under, like in your under eyes, or really just on your skin for prolonged periods of time. Just dab it into your skin, and it honestly sets you up for some really long-lasting makeup. Okay, and now I'm gonna bronze, and I'm gonna be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and just taking that on a fluffy e.l.f. brush. And you know, I don't know what it is about prom, but everyone just kind of wants to be bronze. So just go ahead and bronze up the skin as much as you'd like. Because it is prom, you want to make sure that your makeup is as clean and as slick as possible. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to clean up my contour and bronzer the same way you would any other time, with a sponge and some powder. Okay, so today we're gonna go for a little bit of a softer pink eyeshadow look. So I wanna go ahead and try to match the blush as much as possible. So I'm gonna go in with a Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso, because this has a nice little sheen to it, but it's also just like the prettiest peach color. I love it so much. Let's just take that on a blush brush. And I wanna go ahead and just press that in. I'm not gonna drag it out, but I'm gonna stipple it in. Okay, perfect. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my blush, or not my blush, my highlight later. So we're gonna go ahead and move into eyes. I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera, but I am gonna be using the, oh, here we go, the LA Girl Brow Pomade, and I will be right back, but we'll be a little closer because we're gonna start working with the eyes. Okay, now that I have you guys in closer, we're gonna go ahead and start on the eyes. I do wanna keep that affordable theme going, so I'm gonna be using a $7 eyeshadow palette. Oh, I love saying that. It is this Makeup Revolution palette. The name of it is called Reloaded. I'll open it up so you all can see it. So it just has like a lot of really, really nice like pink shades, purpley stuff. We got some gold. We have a really good black right here. I haven't used this palette's black, but I have like 3 more of the Makeup Revolution palettes, and the black in all of them are so, so good. But also these do not have names. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So I will just be pointing to which ones I am using. This was $7 at Ulta. So get on that. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, we're gonna stay in a very nice little soft pink, plum-ish arena. Now, the reason why I'm gonna be doing several of these videos like I've already previously stated, but we're gonna go ahead and start with this one because I feel like this is, believe it or not, very universal. Now, I think something that's really tacky is matching your makeup like too harshly to your dress. And I feel like a nice pink, it can go well with so many different colors. It can go well with like a pink dress, or I don't know about that, but like a peach dress. You could even wear it with lots of blues, especially if it's just soft and it's not pink, but it's soft and nice and well blended. You could even wear it with black dresses, white dresses, any beige colored dresses this would look good with as well. It's really just how you play it up or how you dress it up, really. But I'm gonna be doing lots of universal eye looks, and we're gonna go ahead and start with this one because I'm wearing a pink shirt. Why not? So I'm gonna start by taking a Morphe B80 brush, and I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. So according to this palette, that shade is 1. So we're gonna go ahead and take 1. Actually, I want to take that on a bigger and fluffier brush. So I'm gonna be using this Essence eye blender brush and going into that. That's so pigmented. I don't know if you can see just like all of that picked up. So I'm gonna tap that off. And then I'm just gonna blend this all over the crease. And I'm gonna go back and grab a little more. Just grab as needed or until you have that pigmentation that you want. And I wanted to set this down as a base for any other color that I will be putting on top, but I still want you to be able to see that mixture of color that I put down, including this one. Okay, now I'm gonna take the Morphe B80 brush and I'm gonna go in with that shade right there. And I believe that is number 9. Yeah, that's number 9. And I'm going to be applying this just in the very, very depths of my crease. So now I'm gonna go back in with the Essence brush and I'm gonna take the first color that we applied and I'm gonna use it to blend out the color that we just put down. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with the same Morphe B80 brush and we're gonna go ahead and start taking some deeper colors. I'm gonna take that color right there and that is number 12. And I'm gonna be leaving this more towards the outer portion of my crease. Okay, now I wanna deepen the crease up a whole lot. So I'm gonna take a mixture of this deep purple shade. It's like a burgundy purple almost, and then the black, and I'm gonna be patting that just on the very, very outer corner of my crease and lid. And I'm gonna take that, oh, that's not the right brush. I'm gonna take that on a Lorac brush. Now I'm gonna go in with the Morphe B80 brush. I'm not gonna add any more color, but I'm gonna go ahead and blend that out. Okay, I went ahead and caught up my other eye off camera. Now, I'm gonna be taking another Makeup Revolution palette. This one, if you spent $15 on Makeup Revolution, you got a free gift, and this is what the gift was. This is the Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 3. Now, these are just a lot more cool tones, and this is not my favorite, but we do have some good shades in here. And I want to go ahead and use that one right there. And again, these do not have names, but I can go ahead and swatch that for you on the, that's kind of what it looks like. It's just an icy pink. And this is what it looks like. That's such a bad swatch. You can't really see the swatch. And I also suck at swatching, so there's that. But I'm gonna be taking that on top of another shade that's in the Makeup Revolution palette. I just want to go ahead and show you what that color looks like. Now I'm going to be taking the same color that we used to apply all over our crease, and that I'm going to apply it to my lid. I want to go ahead and give the shimmer a bit of a base to go ahead and pull out all of the pink tones that we're going to be placing on top. Okay, I don't want to lose that blend that I had in my crease, so I'm going to go back in with the Morphe B80 brush and I'm going to take that shade right there and I'm going to blend in those shimmery shades with my crease. Perfect. Now I'm going to simply take some black liner and I'm going to draw just a very, very thin line above my eyelashes just because I want to use that to hide the band. If you don't feel comfortable doing this with a liquid liner, you can just use a very, very thin brush, such as, let's see if I can find you a good example. This is a good one, just a thin brush, flat thin brush like that, and use black eyeshadow. That would also work because it's a little less scary, especially if you don't feel comfortable using liquid liner. Okay, now I'm going to apply mascara and lashes off camera. I'm going to be using these Kiss Naked Drama Collection lashes. Now these have just enough drama but are wispy enough so that they match the softness of the eyeshadow look, and they look nice and not harsh or just too thick. Especially, this is the Veil, or this is the name of the lashes are Veil, and these are $6.99 at Walgreens, so inexpensive but still very, very nice and of good quality. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera, and then we'll be right back so we can finish the the waterline and the bottom lashes, highlight, lipstick, all that. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I got my lashes on, so we're gonna go ahead and quickly move into the lower lash line. So for the lower lash line, I'm just gonna be taking the Morphe B80 brush, and I'm not gonna be adding any extra eyeshadow to it, but I'm gonna be just grazing that on the outer corner of my lower lash line. If that makes any sense. I'm gonna go ahead and connect the eyeshadow up top to the eyeshadow down here. Now I'm gonna take the brush, the Lorac brush that had the two darker shades, and I'm gonna be grazing that along the bottom lash line as well. I think the best way to get the most diffused look is to just not add any more shadows to your brushes, because all the brush, this sounds a little gross, but like you've got a lot of residue left over on your brushes, and it just gives for a nice blend. It's not gross really, it just looks better in my opinion. And I'm just going back with the Morphe B80 brush and blending that out. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna take some mascara and apply that to my bottom lashes. If I can find the mascara that I want to use. Okay, it's up here. Perfect. I'm gonna use the Morphe Tarte Man Eater mascara. Okay, and now I want to go ahead and open up the eyes quite a bit. So I'm gonna be taking the Benefit Highbrow, and I'm gonna be using this to line my waterline. I can never do this without like getting really close to a mirror or without making just the ugliest face. Okay, I want to keep the pink thing going, so I'm gonna go into the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea palette, and I'm gonna take that, it's almost like a shimmery, just light pink, and I'm gonna take this on a Japanesque 726 brush, and I'm gonna highlight with that. Perfect. Okay, now to the most important step of all of your makeup is to set your makeup. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to set my makeup before I go ahead and apply some lipstick. That is by far the most important step to your makeup because you need to set this. Okay, so for lipstick, I'm thinking of going in with, you could either go in with a nice matte or a gloss, but definitely a pinky nude would be best. I'm gonna go in with the Vivid Hot Lacquer, the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer, and this is in the shade Charmer. I definitely think a gloss is a better option for something like Prom because the wear away process of it is less ugly than is a matte. So when you're wearing a matte and it starts to wear away, it looks so disgusting because you get that nasty like butthole lip thing. I hate that. but when you're wearing a lip gloss and it starts to fade away, it has a much more natural fade away than a matte lipstick. Plus you don't have to worry about reapplying it because again, it has a more natural fade away. But that is pretty much it for this week's video. I hope that you enjoy this look. I'm gonna be posting a good amount of these so that, you know, anybody that is in need of a prom makeup look, I want to provide options, of course, but I really, really love the look that we started off with. If you're going to prom, have lots of fun. I love prom. I wish I could participate every year, but I can't. It's okay. I'm long gone from participating in prom, but I do love it, and so that's why I thought of doing this series, because I myself loved to watch prom makeup look videos. So I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you enjoy the upcoming videos as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and go ahead and ring the bell so that you can get a notification of every new video that I post. And I'll see you all next week. Bye everybody.